Knowledge is quiet, but it is never weak. It doesn't shout, yet it shapes destinies. It doesn't rush, yet it always arrives before regret. In the village of Acker, where red dust clung to bare feet and time moved as slowly as the river at its edge, lived two young men who grew up side by side, Kola and Bamidal. They were born in the same season, taught by the same elders, and fed from the same farms. Yet as they grew, their paths quietly began to separate. Kola believed life was meant to be endured. Each morning before the sun rose, he carried heavy tools to the fields and returned at night with aching bones and unanswered questions. "This is fate," he often said. "Some people are just meant to suffer." Bamidal, on the other hand, believed life was meant to be understood. While he also worked the fields, he spent his evenings sitting under the old baobab tree at the edge of the village, listening to travelers and reading the few worn books left behind by a retired teacher who once lived there when others rested. He asked questions when others complained. He observed when others slept. He learned. One season, a terrible drought struck Acker. The river shrank, the crops failed, and hunger crept into homes like an uninvited guest. Panic spread through the village. The elders gathered and argued, blaming the gods, the land, and one another. Kola joined the crowd, shouting in frustration, "We are cursed," he cried. "There is nothing we can do." But Bamidal remained silent. That night, he visited old man Sadiq, a quiet traveler known for his wisdom. Sadiq had once said, "When you understand the cause, you can change the effect." Bamidal asked questions about the soil, the wind, the seasons, the water paths hidden beneath the ground. He studied the land differently, not with tired eyes, but with a curious mind. Days later, Bamidal stood before the elders. "There is water beneath the eastern hills," he said calmly. "The drought did not remove it, it only hid it. If we dig where the earth bends and guide the flow with channels, we can save the crops." The elders laughed. Kola shook his head. "Books don't feed people," he scoffed. "Hard work does. But hunger is a stubborn thing, and desperation listens when pride refuses to." They allowed Bamidal to try. With a small group, he marked the land, calculated slopes, and guided their efforts with patience and clear explanation. It wasn't magic, it was knowledge, applied with courage. On the seventh day, water broke through the dry soil. A small trickle at first, then a steady flow. The village erupted in disbelief, then celebration. Slowly, the crops revived. Hope returned. Acker survived. Seasons passed. Bamidal became a teacher, and then a leader, not because he was stronger, but because he understood more. Kola continued to work hard, but now there was a flicker of regret in his eyes and unspoken questions in his heart. One evening, Kola approached Bamidal under that same baobab tree. "You worked less than all of us," Kola said softly, "yet you changed everything. How?" Bamidal smiled warmly. "I didn't work less, my friend. I worked deeper. Strength moves the body, but knowledge moves the future." Kola lowered his head. "Is it too late for me?" Bamidal handed him a book, its pages worn and familiar. "The day you decide to learn," he said, "is the day your life begins again." That night, under the quiet sky of Acker, two men sat side by side, one teaching, one learning. And the village finally understood a truth that outlived them both. Hard work can keep you alive, but knowledge can change your destiny. If this story resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that inspire. Thank you for watching.